going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, back at you again today with another MUT 15 player card review. Today we're going to be going over the all-rookie version of Jeremy Hill, the fantastic rookie from the Cincinnati Bengals. This card's a 94 overall, has the long pass style, and when I first saw the stats on this card, when initially released, I thought, wow, this card's going to be really good because he has the speed, the power, and the shiftiness of a complete back. So let's take a look at the stats here. 87 awareness, 89 ball carrier vision, 95 speed, 86 elusiveness, 94 acceleration, 93 agility, 95 carry, and 97 trucking. So again, just looking at it, 95 speed with 97 trucking just looks like a unbeatable combination. If we look at some of the hidden stats on the back of the card, he has 77 catching, which is very low compared to what we went over yesterday in the flashback Darren Sproles. 95 carrying was another thing that attracted me to this card because I hate these running backs who fumble and turn the ball over. It's very frustrating in this year's Madden. So the 97 trucking, 86 elusiveness, 89 ball carrier vision we went over, but 95 stiff arm, which I don't really use too often, but could play a part in him breaking tackles. 96 spin move, very, very interesting, and 91 juke move, which is respectable, but again, he has that trucking too, so you got to watch out for that. If you kind of look at him as a receiver, again, not good at all, especially compared to Darren Sproles, but I got them both on my team at this point, so 67 spectacular catch, 72 catching traffic, 55 route running. So again, just not a back that's very, very reliable through the air game. But that's okay. So let's take a look at what he can do on the field. All right, so as always, let's start off by talking about the pricing on this card. And these prices and averages are all brought to you by MUThead.com. On the PS3, it goes for about $45K. The PS4, about $31K. $42K for the Xbox 360 and $37K for the Xbox One. So it's safe to say his card goes for about $40K on average across all systems. And, I got this card thinking it was going to be an upgrade to the all-rookie Trey Mason, which was a card I did a review on a couple weeks ago. And a card that I had a lot of success with, a card that I really love, to be honest. And not to say that this card wasn't an upgrade, because by all means I think it is. It was a little disappointing, but that's kind of just a disappointment on my initial thoughts of how this card would be. The good things about this card, and again, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad card, but the good things about this card is that he does break the tackles. The 97 trucking does come into play to some extent. He is able to break tackles. He fall forward a lot on running plays when he's tackled. He does get you those extra 1 or 2 yards, which is just, look at him just bulldozing into the end zone there. So I can't say anything bad about that. When it comes down to goal line runs, he definitely has a nose for the end zone. Part of it is probably my offensive line blocking for me, but every time I was in a short and goal situation, I was able to get into the end zone with him. I don't think he was ever stuffed or not able to get in there for me. So that's definitely a plus when you kind of feel like you have an automatic 6 points once you're inside that 5-yard line. He didn't really fumble for me either. I can't really name too many times he's fumbled, which rookie Trey Mason had some, brief times and periods where he'd fumble a couple times in a 5-game span or so. So, I'm very happy about that. He's not causing me turnovers, and I think him paired up with the flashback Darren Sproles, which I reviewed yesterday if you missed that one, they're a really good 1-2 combo. So I have kind of a power back and a speed back. Now, I thought with his 95 speed, Jeremy Hill would be able to, break loose and get away from defenders. There are times where he was able to do it, but for the most part, I did find in a lot of situations he was getting caught from behind, which was a little frustrating. All in all, I'm not mad at that. I think for the price that this card costs, and I think here's a good example of him not being able to break away from the defense, but all in all, for the price that this card costs, I think it's worth it. If you're looking for a back and you only got about 30 to 40K to spend, go ahead and check out this card. Thanks for watching, guys.